let's roll.
Are ready, your go for launch. So take us out, and thus begins the first official private match with the Destiny community. This is a special moment, and I thank you for it.
It's exciting.
So as they take off here and make their way down to the destination, Steve Cotton, talk to us about the world that we're going to visit.
Yeah, so this is Floating Gardens, one of the new maps in Rise of Iron.
Yeah.
It's a Vex map on Venus, but it actually has a really interesting history. Way back in the days of Destiny 1, when we were first making Destiny,
Yeah.
and making Venus, we had concepted a lot of different areas that we wanted to go to. One of which was called the Well of Iron, no relation to the Iron Lords. It's Well of Iron, and it's where the Vex would dump their fallen comrades into this pool of data milk. Anyway, the level designer Mike Bilterman was inspired by that idea, and what you'll see in this map is a lot of those elements. You'll see the data milk stream, you'll see the dead Vex bodies in the middle.
Ceremonial statues that are reminiscent of the original Destiny adventure.
It's a gorgeous map. So,
And here they go, planting the flag. And our first private match with the Destiny community has begun on Floating Gardens. Talk to us a little bit about this map and what sort of, whoa, and you just come out swinging.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a bit of a close quarters map. There's not a lot of room to get away from your opponent, so we're going to see a lot of action on this one.
Brandon got really excited. Like he hasn't had competition like this yet, so this will be interesting.
it's okay, Brandon, calm down.
You can do it.
Yeah, tactically, this map is a symmetrical map. So those teams started on equal sides. It's a lot like Pantheon. It's a little smaller. It's a little bit bent. It's what we call in-house a three-lane map, where we give teams three equal choices at the well, not equal, but three choices at the beginning that converge sort of closer to the middle. And what you'll find here is that in something like Control, this kind of map, you put the center control point is in the middle, and you usually fight over that in some way. But with Supremacy, you just drop.
He just dropped a crest.
Traded,
Nice.
Traded and both dropped.
Yeah, in Supremacy, it's more about getting to places that you know to be tactically advantageous, and places where you can not only kill the other team, but put you in a good spot to collect their crest, like he's doing here.
Just collected a crest.
Yeah.
So collecting crests is the only way to score a point in Supremacy. You're really putting the emphasis on teamwork here.
Yeah, and it does this really interesting thing in the same way that Clash did before it, where it takes the action to different places on the map than, say, like a Control game, where normally you're fighting over control points. In Supremacy, you're fighting over the locations of where players died. So it automatically makes different parts of the map become the most concentrated at any given time. So you're constantly moving around the map. And it also has teams clump up together a little bit more. So you'll see some natural teamwork happening just due to the fact that the only way to score points is to grab those crests.
And we see somebody making a sacrifice there, grabbing a crest.
And sometimes that's the right thing to do, and sometimes it's not. But like you have to make that call in the moment.
I'm going to call out here on the user interface. We can see where the crests are. So if you make a kill, you fail to pick up that crest. When you respawn, you'll know exactly where you left it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So each kill is worth how many points?
A collected crest will be worth 2 points, and we break it up that way because we want to give the person who got the kill some credit, and also the person who picked it up. So if you get a kill and pick up the crest, you're going to get both points.
2 points.
Yeah.
And if I make a kill and you pick up the crest for me,
you'll get 1 point and I'll get another point.
Okay.
It's still team score.
Yep.
So the points go to the entire team. It's just if I get a kill and someone picks it up on my team, you feel like you were part of the whole process.
So if you're the type of player that's used to saying, "Hey, bro, you stole my kill," break that habit immediately, because the
I think
team
you'll
that
be happy
You want
that
them to
your
collect
teammates
for you.
like grab those crests. Yeah.
boom.
There we go.
There
So
it
like a
gets his
nice
own.
close quarters kill is nice, because if you use a shotgun or if you use something like Fist of Havoc, your downed crest is going to be right in front of you. Snipers are going to have a harder time with this. They're definitely going to need to collaborate with their teammates to do that collection work.
Yeah, you can't just sit on one side of the map or down a lane, snipe away, and then expect to be super effective. If you don't have someone that is collecting those crests on your team, then you're effectively just wasting sniper bullets.
Interesting, yeah. And we can see also that the most skilled teams in this variant are going to hunt in packs. What was it we used to say? The strength of the wolf
is the pack.
Is the pack.
Yes.
So obviously you don't want to clump up too much, otherwise you become 2 or 3 free crests. But if you don't have anybody working with you to collect those things, the point for making a kill is not guaranteed. You don't just automatically get the point for making the kill. Someone actually has to pick up that crest for either of those points to get scored, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
And there we go.
Gallarhorn.
Wolfpack rounds ride again.
Woo.
Boom,
oh,
boom.
that was close quarters. That was
Yep.
dangerous.
And the Stormcaller has something to say about all of that. Yeah, the guys in my clan call that the Storm Chaser, because as soon as you hear that, it's like, run, 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 and that's what he does. He chases you. He or she, of course. So this is a smaller map. It's a symmetrical map. A lot of shotguns on this map, a lot of close quarters fighting on this map. What else do you hope will happen as you design a space like this? What's the full governing philosophy behind the 3 lanes of traffic?
Well, you hope that the 3 lanes have like different experiences down each of them, right? So when you're making a choice, you kind of know what type of fight you want to get into. I mean, the shotguns are definitely going to be pervasive over here on the right, more enclosed areas, but on that outer edge where it's a little longer sight lines, I think you want longer distance fights. I mean, it's in Supremacy, the way it plays out. I think you have somebody supporting somebody else with longer range weapons, most likely. But you hope that.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
You hope that stuff happens.
Oh, denied. Couldn't get to the crest in time, but ended up taking out that guy anyways.
Nice.
Good work.
Oh.
So when you think of your favorite Destiny maps, there's always a portion of the map that's kind of the hot zone. When you look at the heat maps, that's where most of the kills get made. Where do you think is going to be the sweet spot for a team to control here on Floating Gardens?
On Floating Gardens, I mean, the 50-yard line's pretty popular, right? I mean,
and where's that?
That is right down. It's easy to figure out once you see it, but it's this Vex data milk river right down the middle of this map. So. And then there's a couple of different interesting spaces along that axis. They're fighting here right now. He's on it. And so you want to command that area.
That would be where all the crest indicators are on the
exactly.
map.
That's not a surprise. So.
So these are 2 pretty evenly matched fire teams. This is actually pretty good.
This is great.
We brought in people from the community, and we were having them play against members of the Bungie away team, as well as our friends from Activision, who built this lovely space where all this magic happens for us. And we're, there's when the guys on the Activision team saw who was coming in to fight from the community, they're like, "Optic, what are you doing to me, man?" It's like, "Hey, we got some hitters on your team. Don't worry about it." Brandon's got game. He's probably one of the most skilled Bungie employees in the studio. In which case, we're definitely going to form up our own Bungie team and get in on some of this private matches action.
Nice.
All right.
That was a close match.
Close match. The team that we were spectating lost.